Hey, on this YouTube channel I try and share some of the things that I find fun and that I might be a little bit good at. And one thing I realized I haven't shared much of is that I grew up in a family where we love to prank each other and do fun things like that. So I'm going to show you in this video how to take something as simple as a micro SD adapter. Let's say I wanted to give that as a Christmas gift, how to wrap it in one of the most annoying ways possible. So here's a quick video on some tips and tricks for wrapping a present in a super annoying way that will definitely lead to a lot of fun on Christmas morning. Let's get to it. I'm going to take this gift and I'm going to put it inside of a puzzle box. If you followed my channel, you know I like doing puzzle boxes. So this puzzle box is kind of challenging but not so bad. Let's see here. And I do have a solution video of how to open this puzzle box and one where I actually accidentally destroyed this box. But let's not get into that. So I'm going to put this inside of this puzzle box and then close that puzzle box, sealed up. So I have the gift inside of a puzzle box, and that's just the first step. Now let's get to the fun stuff. To avoid damaging a puzzle box or anything else really, we'll use a couple layers of this, but I recommend this moving wrap. It's what you wrap things in when you're about to move them, and it's basically like saran wrap, only I don't know, it's a little bit cheaper. So we'll get a good layer of that over top. Now that you can't really damage the outside, you can put on some packing tape. Now, one mistake I see newbies doing is that they'll take a thing of packing tape and wrap it around and around and around like this. The problem with that is that when people get the end, they can then tear it off in a single pull. They can just pull it all off at once. So instead, what I like to do is take this packing tape, cut it into segments that are small, and wrap it in irregular patterns that are kind of unpredictable. After we have a solid layer of tape around the outside, and you can use duct tape or Gorilla Tape. I use packing tape because first off it's a little bit cheaper, but also it's harder to find the edges on it. But you can also change things up and make multiple layers, which is fun. The next level is that I'm going to actually wrap this gift. Now, you might think, oh, it's time for wrapping paper. But this is a trick that my dad taught me that makes wrapping, it slows down people and makes sure that they're not going to cut it apart with scissors. And that is to wrap it in $1 bills. So we take our $1 bills, and you want to be kind of careful with this. It's definitely a delicate process. You don't want to rip anything or ruin any of this money. I think that would be illegal, right? And we don't break the law, not on this YouTube channel. To ensure that we don't damage the money, because again, we're not into damaging legal tender here, I'll now put another layer of the moving wrap here. And again, that kind of protects the layer of wrapping. It also makes it so that the next layer I can do without worrying about damaging anything. Now I have another layer of the packing wrap, a layer of the clear tape. I would recommend clear tape over this because again we've got the money visible underneath, so they can see the money and know not to cut through this layer. At this point you might think, oh, that's a nice little gift. It's wrapped up. They would tear off this layer. They would see the money underneath and maybe just stop at that point. But we have really just begun. Zip ties. Zip ties are a fun little add-on that can make a regular gift into a special surprise. At this point, you could add layer after layer after layer to make this even harder to get into, but I actually have an idea that I like a little bit better than that. That's taking this to the whole next level. So I get a box filled with just random empty boxes. And what I'll do is I'll wrap each of these empty boxes to look similar to this box, then put them all in here. And this way, my person who's getting this package will have a box that they have to open up. And then they have to open up perhaps 4 separate packages to finally get into the one that has their actual gift. This really just makes the holidays so much more fun. It makes gift unwrapping take a lot more time, so you get to enjoy that family experience. It's a great tradition. Alright, I hope that that video was fun and helpful for you. Have fun wrapping those boxes, and I'll have links in the video description to all of the resources that I use. I mean, packing tape, zip cords, and then moving wrap. It's pretty straightforward stuff here. Nothing like welding a package shut or anything like that. I hope that that video was fun for you. Merry Christmas, everyone. Have a wonderful year.